How were we able to capture multiple scalps for over 30% on the options today? Well, we'll go through that in today's recap. So for this, we will go through everything we posted before we did it. And again, you can do this in the Discord in the description. We have 3 Discords down there. The main ones are going to be Lumley Trading, which is my personal one, Making Easy Money, which is the one I do with other traders and other analysts. And this one is where you can come and join. And again, you can get my own, you can get chart readers, wolf packs, and grandmasters, multiple different alerts from multiple different people. And again, the way I do it is we go through the exact trade plan. So join these if you want to see the trade plans. But anyway, 9:36, so 6 minutes after the open, we said we have a large range on QQQ. We gave you that range. Now that's a 10-point range. Are we likely to fill that? Again, is QQQs likely to do a range like that without any sort of catalyst? No, that's unlikely. So we say that. So we're not expecting that to completely fill today. However, on the other hand, we do have another range, which is 480 to 478.62. So we are short bias to fill this range. And again, we provided you those on the exact chart so you could see what we were looking at. So again, if we go over to QQQs, we go over to the open. That's our move there. So where are these ranges? We have a range down here at 480. So this is the one we expected to fill. We can see, obviously, today we were wrong on this bias. Again, sometimes we're going to be wrong. And again, this is just down to probably yesterday. Obviously, we had FOMC. We had a 50 basis point change. So just big changes in the market. So again, we do expect it to react a bit differently, but that doesn't mean we can't make profit on these trades. And this is why we scalp some profits and we let some run. So on the contracts we left to run, obviously you're going to lose money on, but the ones we scalped, you made good money. And look how these moves run. So you get a first move to the penny, it hit the top of our range, and that's why we always take some profits. If we're holding shorts, you take profits into the range because you expect bounces off the range. Again, go back to check any of the recaps we talk about. This isn't, we're not saying it just because it happened today. This happens time and time and time again. So you get that bounce, and again, that can normally provide you a new entry. Sometimes you'll take out the highs, which is nice. That's the stop hunt. That's your entry to then trade short bias, and that will let you trade into that range. So again, those provided lovely scalp on the options. And again, if you go to the Discord, we posted our entry. And you could have got some nice trades in within there. We then also gave you our range on SPY, which actually ended up being the much cleaner one to trade today. So if we go over to SPY, again, we look at the range. What happened to this one? Hit the top of the range, not to the penny, but hit the top of the range, and then you ran. And this is when you use QQQs and SPY together. If you're hitting the top of the range on SPY, that's also can be targets to use on the Qs. So it's definitely smart ways to use them. Use the charts together. I'm always paying attention to 4 charts: NQs, QQQs, SPY, and ES, because we use certain charts for different things, and you want to use them all together to get good biases and know where to take profits and losses on the day. And in this case, yeah, SPY was a bit nicer in that it just ran straight down to profit, but it did make it harder to get entries because we didn't kind of get that second wipe, take out the highs. That gives you the nice entry, and then a drop. It just fell. So you kind of chase that move a bit more, but again, used it more for a target. So we posted that, and then again, we're just covering all the gaps. You had tons of downside gaps on NQs and a few on ES. You expect these to fill. Again, if we go over to the futures, did these fill today? Not really. You filled the first one, and then it ran. And again, what does that line up with? That gap fill lines up with the SPY level. So again, there's a lot of reasons for it to start bouncing, and that's why we took profits on scalps as we do those levels. Again, go over to the ES. I don't think these gaps filled. No, the ES gaps didn't fill at all. They're still all the way down there. So ES chart wasn't too helpful today, but the NQ, SPY, and QQQs all provided kind of trades to help you along the way. Just some communication. Again, if you're in the Discord, you could ask questions. I'm going to always check in how you're trading, and if you're trading this, like you're looking how I'm trading, again, I want to be knowing how can I help in all of this. And again, this is just people in the Discord. Those ranges are like magnets. We always expect price to magnet. Again, he's using the similar trades to me. Got 2 30% scalps on the options. 1 trade a day is all you need, and he's able to get 2. Again, then we're just posting out again, higher risk on the QQQ VWAP. Again, these are just if you're trying to average into these contracts. Again, you'll know we never went down to that level again. So anything you averaged into would have lost unless you scalped out for profits. And again, were you provided scalp opportunities? Yes, because where you averaging in at the VWAP, at the fib extensions provide a perfect scalp. So yes, you're not coming down to confill the range, but you're getting in at great entry. So even if you're not taking profits, which you should, it normally trades fib to fib, fib to fib. That would be your main target, and then you hold more. Again, that's your scalp. You take a good amount of profit there. You make sure you can't go red on the trade, and then you target the range fill. And so again, that's how we trade it. That provided a great trade on the SPY. Same thing on QQQs. Not as clean as the SPY, but what you'll see is fib to fib. So you break through this fib. Where do? You go into here, break through a bit, but a lovely pullback to VWAP. Again, fib to fib trades, easy peasy. Again, we didn't get the whole range fill like we wanted. That was the original play. As we know, we wanted these to fill. We didn't get it, but again, not to mean you can't make money in the meantime. So again, it is all about risk to reward. Does the risk to reward make sense on those scalps? Yes, it does, because you're still making great returns on those scalps. So that was today's recap. Don't have too much time to break it down fully because I am quite busy today, but I did just want to go through what we were looking at today. Not the cleanest day to trade. Again, if you are only holding to full target, you would have lost money today, but that's why we take scalps alongside the whole J trades and we move stops to break even. It's all about managing risk as trader. You're going to be right, you're going to be wrong. You're going to sometimes be super right, and sometimes you're only going to be slightly right. Today was a day where we're slightly right, but if you are taking profits at the correct areas, you're moving stops when you should be, you should still be making money 9 times out of 10, even if you get the overall bias wrong on the day. So I hope you enjoyed the video, hope to see you next one, and that's it. Peace.